Did you know that Africa holds evidence of human activity dating back nearly 100,000 years? This isn't just about ancient civilizations, it's about the deep roots of humanity itself. Welcome to a journey through African culture history, a story etched in stone, sung in legends, and echoing in the art and traditions of today. For centuries, the narrative of Africa has been shaped by outside perspectives, often ignoring the rich tapestry of achievements that predate colonial influence. But the truth lies in the archaeological record, in the oral traditions passed down through generations, and in the art that speaks volumes about sophisticated societies. Our story begins in East Africa, the acknowledged cradle of humanity. Here, the oldest remains of modern humans have been unearthed alongside cultural artifacts that hint at a vibrant and innovative past. These findings push back the timeline of human development, placing Africa at the very heart of our shared origins. Imagine early humans, 90,000 years ago, organizing complex fishing expeditions in what is now the Democratic Republic of Congo. At Katanda, archaeologists have discovered polished harpoon points and a dagger tool, evidence of advanced tool-making and cooperative hunting strategies. These weren't just survival tools, they were symbols of ingenuity and a deep understanding of the natural world. Farther south, in Eswatini, lies the Bomvu Ridge, part of the Ngwenya mountain range. This site reveals evidence of hematite mining dating back 43,000 years. Miners extracted hematite, a red pigment, long before iron smelting was common. Over 300,000 artifacts, including stone mining tools, have been unearthed, suggesting a sophisticated understanding of geology and resource management. What was the hematite used for? It may have held symbolic or ritual importance, perhaps used for body adornment or in early forms of art. Now, let's travel north to Egypt, where the Great Sphinx of Giza stands as a testament to ancient ingenuity. While traditionally dated to around 2500 BC, some geologists, like Robert Schoch, propose a much earlier origin, perhaps between 5000 BC and 1700 BC. This earlier dating challenges conventional Egyptology, suggesting that a highly developed civilization existed in the region far earlier than previously thought. The Sphinx, with its colossal scale and intricate carvings, speaks of a society with advanced engineering skills and a deep connection to its spiritual beliefs. Moving westward, to central Nigeria, we encounter the Nok Civilization. Flourishing between 1000 BC and 300 BC, the Nok people are renowned for their terracotta sculptures, remarkable for their expressive features and intricate detailing. But the Nok site itself dates back much further, to between 4580 BC and 4290 BC, hinting at a long and complex history. The Nok terracotta figures offer a glimpse into the society's beliefs, rituals, and social structures. They depict figures with elaborate hairstyles, jewelry, and clothing, suggesting a sophisticated and hierarchical society. As we explore West Africa, we encounter the great empires of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. These empires, flourishing between the 8th and 16th centuries, controlled vast trade networks and amassed considerable wealth. The Ghana Empire, known for its gold reserves, dominated trade routes across the Sahara. The Mali Empire, under the rule of Mansa Musa, became renowned for its wealth and its devotion to Islam. The Songhai Empire, the largest of the three, controlled vast territories and maintained a powerful army. Timbuktu, a city within the Mali Empire, became a center of Islamic scholarship, attracting scholars from across the world. Its universities housed vast libraries containing countless manuscripts on subjects ranging from astronomy to law. These manuscripts, often overlooked by Western historians, offer a glimpse into the intellectual life of medieval Africa. Turning eastward, to the coast of East Africa, we encounter the Swahili Civilization. This culture, flourishing from around 600 CE, was a product of the Indian Ocean trade, blending African, Arab, Persian, and Indian influences. Cities like Kilwa and Mombasa grew wealthy from trade, exporting gold, ivory, and other goods to the Middle East and Asia. The Swahili language itself is a testament to this cultural exchange, a Bantu language with significant Arabic influence. Great Zimbabwe, located in southern Africa, stands as a testament to the advanced architectural and political organization of its builders. Constructed between the 11th and 15th centuries, these stone structures showcase remarkable engineering skills. The massive walls and towering enclosures were built without mortar, demonstrating a sophisticated understanding of stonework and design. Great Zimbabwe challenges the colonial narrative that Africa lacked sophisticated civilizations. Colonial attitudes towards African history have had a profound impact on our understanding of the continent's past. For centuries, Europeans claimed that Africa had no history prior to their arrival, dismissing oral traditions and non-written sources as unreliable. This denial of African history served to justify colonial rule and to perpetuate racist ideologies. The transatlantic slave trade, which intensified in the late 15th century, and the subsequent colonization of Africa, which peaked between 1881 and 1914, led to the suppression of African cultures and traditions. Colonial powers imposed their own languages, religions, and systems of governance, often with devastating consequences. In response to these biased narratives, UNESCO launched the General History of Africa project in 1964. This ambitious project aimed to decolonize African history by using African sources, including oral traditions, folklore, and archaeological evidence. The UNESCO project has played a crucial role in reshaping our understanding of African history, highlighting the continent's contributions to global civilization and challenging long-held prejudices. The impact of African culture history continues to be felt today. The continent's rich cultural heritage is reflected in its diverse languages, arts, and social structures. Islam, which spread across North Africa during the Middle Ages, remains a dominant religion. The decolonization movements of the post-World War II era led to a renewed interest in African history and culture. African art, music, and literature continue to inspire and influence artists around the world. The African diaspora, scattered across the Americas and Europe, has preserved and adapted African traditions, creating vibrant and unique cultural expressions. In Brazil, for example, the city of Bahia retains strong African influences in its food, music, and religious practices. Great Zimbabwe continues to inspire modern Zimbabwean identity, serving as a symbol of national pride and resilience. The Swahili language unites East Africa, facilitating communication and trade across national borders. As we conclude our journey through African culture history, it's important to remember the lessons of the past. By acknowledging and celebrating Africa's rich and diverse heritage, we can challenge stereotypes, promote understanding, and build a more equitable future. From the earliest evidence of human ingenuity to the great empires of West Africa and the sophisticated civilizations of East and Southern Africa, the story of Africa is a story of innovation, resilience, and cultural exchange. It's a story that deserves to be told, and a story that continues to unfold. The story of Africa is older, richer, and more complex than we ever imagined. Let's continue to explore, learn, and celebrate the vast and enduring legacy of this incredible continent. Wide aerial shot of Olduvai Gorge, Tanzania, known as the cradle of humanity, no people, sun-drenched.